Dear friends and students, I am Nakul. Welcome to Math Study Center. From thumbnail, you already know what I will discuss in this video. I have discussed every section very well. There are so many important examples, there are so many important exercises in this video which will be very helpful for all of you. So watch this video from first to last. If this video helps you even a little bit, give a thumbs up, leave your comment and share this video with all of your friends. Okay, let's start our discussion.
Well, in this video on preliminary of conic section, these are the following topics: topic number 1, topic number 2, topic number 3 and topic number 4, which are kept in your class 11 as well as joint entrance examination syllabus. In this video, I will discuss topic number 1 and topic number 2, and in second video, I will discuss topic number 3 and topic number 4. But before starting discussion, I want to mention 3 things. Number 1, watch this video at least in 720p and in 1.25x speed so that you need a little bit less time to finish this video. And number 2, most of content of this video has taken from NCERT, NCERT Exemplar and many other books. And number 3, everything I will discuss in this video has already been written on the screen. I will just explain them one by one. So read them well which are written on screen already and follow my discussion. That will be enough. Okay, let's start our discussion. First, we will discuss construction of a cone. In construction of a cone, we will learn how to form a cone or how to construct a cone. Clear? Well, have a look. If we take two straight lines, straight line L and another straight line M, where straight line M is cutting straight line L at point V and inclined with an angle alpha with straight line L. Now, if we fixed this straight line L and start to rotate straight line M with fixed angle alpha around this straight line L, then definitely we will have a geometrical shape of this kind. Clear? Here, straight line L is called axis and straight line M is called generator of this figure, and this figure is called double napped right circular hollow cone. Double napped because this structure has two portions. This is upper nap and this is lower nap, and the inside the area of this geometrical shape is hollow, is empty. That's why we are using the hollow, and each portion upper and lower is a cone, is a right circular cone. Clear? Second, I will discuss section of a cone. Section of a cone is divided into two portions. First, how to form conic section, and second, classification of conic sections. First, have a look how to construct or how to form conic section. If we cut a cone, either upper portion or lower portion, with this plane, then depending upon position of the intersecting plane with respect to the cone and by the angle made by this plane with the vertical axis of the cone, we will have different kind of geometrical curve or geometrical shape of the cut surface of this cone by this cutting plane. Clear? This is one kind of surface, this is another kind of surface, this is also another kind of surface, this is also another kind of surface. Clear? First is called a circle, second is called ellipse, third is called parabola and fourth is called hyperbola. Here some geometrical surface, you can visualize it. Clear? Now in classification of conic section, have a look. This plane can pass through either this point, or this plane can pass through any other portion of this upper nape or lower nape. We are considering this plane is passing through this lower nape, not this point. This point is called vertex. Here, when the plane cut the nape other than vertex of the cone, we have four different kinds of curves, namely circle, ellipse, parabola, and hyperbola. Clear? This is circle, this is ellipse, this is parabola, this is hyperbola. Now I will discuss circle. To form the circle, beta must be 90 degree. What is beta? If this is a vertical axis of the cone, then our plane, if this is our plane, then this plane will make angle. This angle is beta. This angle is beta. If beta is 90 degree here, if this beta is 90 degree, then obviously we will have a section of circle. This is circle. Clear? This is circle. Now we will discuss ellipse. If beta greater than alpha and less than 90 degree, then the geometrical shape we will have is ellipse. This is our geometrical structure of ellipse. This is, if we cut this geometrical structure, this is our geometrical structure of ellipse, and this is our equation. I will discuss later about ellipse in detail. Now parabola. In parabola, if this condition holds, if alpha is equal to beta, if alpha is equal to beta means this angle is beta and this angle is alpha. That means if alpha is equal to beta, then this line, this plane, any line on the plane will be parallel to this line. So obviously this plane will cut only one portion, only one nape of this cone. Clear? This is our shape of parabola. This is the equation of parabola. Y square is equal to 4ax, and there are other kinds of parabola I will discuss later. Okay, this is our geometrical shape. Now I will discuss hyperbola. In hyperbola, this is our condition: 0 greater than beta greater than 0 or equal to 0 and less than alpha. If beta is equal to 0, then these two portion, this portion of the parabola and this portion of the parabola will start from vertex. Otherwise, these two portion will be similar type but opposite portion. This is upper nape portion, this is lower nape portion. This is our geometrical structure of the curve of hyperbola. X square by a square minus y square by b square is equal to 1. This is a general formula of hyperbola. I will discuss later. This is our structure, geometrical structure. Clear? Now, degenerated conic section. Till now, we have discussed this plane is passing through either upper nape or lower nape. Now we will discuss when this plane pass through this vertex. Clear? If this plane pass through the vertex of the cone, then we will have three structure, geometrical curve. Number 1 is a single point, number 2 a straight line, number 3 pair of straight line intersecting at vertex. Clear? First, a point. If alpha less than beta and beta less than is equal to 90 degree, then obviously this plane pass through this point. Close. If this is alpha, then obviously this is alpha, and alpha and beta greater than alpha, that means always this plane only pass through this point. Clear? So we will have a only single point. Now a straight line. When we will have a straight line, if alpha is equal to beta, then definitely if alpha is equal to beta, then definitely this plane will contain this generator. Clear? This plane always contain this generator. This is a straight, this is, we will have a only straight line. Clear? And the straight line is generator of this cone. Now third, pair of straight lines intersecting at the vertex. Condition is if beta greater than is equal to 0 and less than alpha. When beta is equal to 0, then this plane is containing the axis of this double napped right circular cone. Clear? This is axis of this double napped right circular cone, and we will have a family of straight lines which are passing through this vertex and which are lying on this plane. Clear? Case 2, if beta greater than 0 and less than alpha, beta greater than 0 and less than alpha means this is beta and this whole is alpha, then we will have a family of straight lines lying on this plane and which are passing through this vertex. Clear? And this plane will intersect, will cut this right circular cone and this right circular cone. Clear? In both cases we will have a family of straight lines which are passing through this vertex.
So dear friends and students, if this video helps you even a little bit, give a thumbs up, leave your comment and share this video with all of your friends. Okay? Until next video, stay well, stay safe, tata.